Greetings, one and all. World poverty, what people call world poverty, the study of it, the devil knowledge system, devil system, and world history and poverty. You know, poverty is man-made. In the end times, things getting worse. People need, to farm, to have righteous laws and a holy system in the country, which they'll never have. Because religion doesn't do holy system. It only does devil system and devil knowledge. That's religion, world religion, all of them. The Messiah does of the Almighty, his holy system. That's the Messiah. Only person, nobody else, just him one. System of the Almighty. Everybody else is all devil system, everybody. Yeah, I'm saying it like that. The Almighty does his holy system. Light giving birth to light. Holiness. No religion is ever going to do anything of the Almighty. No religion. People may, but religions won't. And all my years tell me that. And my experiences. I've got that right. Reading in the book, and then you go to any local church and tell them about the kingdom of the Almighty, and they don't want it. None of them do. They talk. That's it. And their talking is just wishy-washy. They will never, no religion, no European religion, call it what you like, will never establish the Almighty's holy system. Not for a minute. World poverty will not go. That'll be here until something's done about it in the system of the Almighty. The woman in the garden, the first woman and the man, they rejected the Almighty's holy system and embraced, for whatever reason, they embraced the devil system and devil knowledge of Satan. They embraced it and realized after the mistake they made. The woman was deceived because she's easy to trick. Of course she is. You'll never die. And, promise her all kind of thing, and she's messing with all kind of man. And listening to all kind of man. She never once said to herself, oh, look, I'm going to check with my real man. I'm going to check with him first, and then we'll go to the Almighty. She never did that. She made a decision for herself there and then. So there's serpent and men persuading her. Now she's got all these strange men persuading her about something. Yeah, there's serpents. Yeah, there's dragon. There's all that, there's all that going on. But she's got strange fallen angel type men persuading her about the Almighty. You can only have the Almighty through us or me, says Satan. And the woman believes who? Satan. Does what? Accepts his system and rejects the system of the Almighty, causing all the trouble in the world. She's not to blame, Satan is, but she's causing, making it like a gateway, opened up that gateway. Now the only person that mashes all that up is the Messiah. Because the first man counted himself not worthy, but the Messiah fixed the problem. So when people look at the Messiah and you go, right, Genesis, and then you go John chapter 1, right, verse 12 and 13, and you say, in John chapter 1, verse 12 and 13, the Messiah is giving people the power, holy people, Israelites, giving them power to become children and angels of the Most High. The Messiah is doing this. It's there. And in Genesis, you'll read in Genesis, it says chapter 1, you'll read it and it says, let us make man in our image, in our likeness, right? That's the Messiah and the Father in Genesis. Well, in John, the Messiah is actually doing all that. Strong. And that's the early church as well, the apostles and the prophets of old. and the saints of the Almighty. So it's a family of the Almighty that the Messiah started. A spiritual family, a spiritual kingdom, a spiritual way of life. Dash away the old and bring in the new creature. Born again of spirit and of the will of the Almighty. So all these things need to be done according to the spirit and the power of the Almighty. I need help from the Almighty. I don't need no devil system. What's here now? I don't need it. It's no good. So poverty again. So if you say, all right, poverty, what system do you need to get rid of it? You have to examine it first and the effects it's having on people. And you'll see it's lack of, and that's what this world is full of, lack of. Lack of everything good. And every good idea you'll have, you have to have the resources to make that work. Your own business, which has got resources. Organizations that have got massive resources to do good works. And that's the issue right now in this world. Most governments don't care about the people. They simply don't. United Nations don't care about poor people. Most countries do not care about their poor. And you ever ask the poor people then, right? I'm not talking about drug dealers or junkies or alkies, because you know what lifestyle they want. But it's like, if you take the best of the poor people and say to them, right, that's it, we're going to fix you up. And there's a program to do that, where you work your way out of poverty. Who would say no to that? I would jump on that one straight away. Work my way out of poverty? Yes, come. Where? That system don't exist, as you know. Not in America, not in Europe, not in Africa, not in the Middle East, nowhere. Work your way out of poverty. Some countries may do it. I don't know every country. I know it don't happen in Europe, and I know it don't happen in America, and it don't happen in South America, and it don't happen in the Middle East. So Africa, it don't happen. Middle East, Europe, America, South America, West Indies, I doubt it there as well. So you can just say straight away, there are places even like Australia, it will never happen. Some places may do it when they're small enough, they can do that. But in the big rich countries, the greedy, devil rich countries, no, they won't do it. And they won't get rid of world poverty. They won't even tell the truth about anything of the Almighty either. So that's that. So looking at the life I'm living, what do I need to do? Establish a terrorist organization to get better housing, or a better job, or get a job, or improve my conditions? Do I have to start my own terrorist organization to get something that I need? Because that's what it's boiling down to in this life right now. You have to do something drastic to change your ways and the poverty you're living in. I'm not talking about blowing up everywhere, but a terrorist organization tells people you're not messing around. So it's getting that way where I would need a terrorist organization just to improve my lot in life. What kind of terrorist organization would I have? Well, you'd have to have money for a start. You'd have to have investments and income and all kinds of nice, in what system? In their devil system, it won't work, will it? Simple, it won't work. It's their devil system. Then it's the kingdom of the Almighty then, because boy, I need something. So his kingdom is not their devil system. So in the end times, the Almighty said he will establish a kingdom. Light giving birth to light. In his endless realm. And he's in his creation light. In his heavens and the earth. The Almighty has got an endless realm. And keeping it pure and holy, that's his business. Evil one time and never again. So that's the Almighty's business. So poverty, the effect of it, it's devil's system, obviously. But the Almighty can say, well, some people deserve poverty. Right? It's up to the Almighty how it goes. But devil knowledge and devil system is corrupting mankind. Corrupting mankind. And the white man says what? Oh, hates the what? N-word people. Hate this, hate that. There you go. What race of people can do that besides my race of people? Light and dark. One light, one dark. So what am I going to do? What's that teach me about skin color? What's it teach me? To be an idiot? But spiritual is a different thing. Right? Spiritual, you don't do skin color, spiritual. But poverty, getting rid of poverty. Somebody says they want poverty. Leaders say they want poverty. Religions say they want poverty. They want it. And the same people that say, oh, we'll help the blacks, the politicians. They won't help nobody but themselves. It's always help the blacks. Because my people don't have their own government. We don't have our own banking system. We don't have nothing. And it don't matter how many times I say it. That's how it is. And my people are up against the Satans, devils, dragons, serpents, every spiritual evil, every single thing. And people like Khazars, Rothschilds, all the greedy devil rich in the world. Hate my people with a passion, the Jordanians and all the rest of them. So it will be war in the end times. It can't be anything else. What kind of war though? Would Russia start an international army? For anybody that wants to join, old or young, would they do that? Mr. Putin or the Russian authorities? International. So everybody just goes off to Russia, joins up. How many people would do that to improve their lot, fight for something? Because that's what it'll boil down to. It'll boil down to taking sides. One world government in the devil system. That's going to be exciting, eh? Oh, get rid of poverty, won't it? Yeah, make everybody cushy. We'll all have everything we need. Of course we will. Yeah, of course we will. Join this one world government of Satan. And we'll have a good time. Yeah, right. You don't know already. It'll just get worse. It'll just get worse. One world government of Satan. What's that going to do? And all the black people in the world that want that kind of bullshit. What's it going to do? What good will it do? All the lies and crap. And the one world government, just in case you don't realize, it's all about fighting against the Almighty. So they want a white Messiah. And the real one turns up, is dark skin but full of light. Right? So dark skin full of light. He looks like me, but full of light. Like switching on a light bulb. But he's full of light. But looks like me. And they want a white Messiah that's satanic. And if you don't worship him, he'll kill you off. That's the Pope obviously doing all that. And all the institutions of Europe. But in the end times, Europe is destroyed because of the Vatican. 100% the destruction of Europe. 100%. And there's no doubt it's down to the Vatican. That happens. When it happens. 100% down to the Vatican and the popes. And their history. And all what they've done. And all the evil they've done. Selling my people into slavery with them Khazars. That all comes to an end one day. And the poverty in the world changes when the system in the world changes. And only until then. When the kingdom of the Almighty comes, it's good and bad. Some nations will have it nice, some won't. Those that hate my people are going to have it rough. Let's keep it real. It's our kingdom. It belongs to the Messiah. He's of the tribe of Judah. And a whole heap of things are going to happen. And politicians are not going to be happy about what I know and what I'm going to say. But politicians don't count for a bag of dog shit when them time come. No, any religion. You see a piece of dog shit on the floor, anywhere in the world, anywhere on any pavement. All the religions and all the politics don't even amount to a bag of that crap on the floor. When the time comes. And it's always when the time comes. So like in the days of Noah, They was eating and drinking and carrying on in their devil system and in their devil knowledge. And when the flood come and mash them up because of their devil knowledge and their devil system and their satanic values and their nastiness of Satan, and the water swept them away. Yeah, I said it. There's a reason why the flood come. And then now in the end times, as it was in the days of Noah, when the fire comes this time, the spiritual fire that burns hot, it comes, it will come, because it will burn from within and then from without. It'll be a fire of intensity you would not ever be able to measure. The whole of creation. Up to the Father how it go anyway. But it washes one clean and burns up the other. So those that believe in the Almighty, the fire cleans them up. Gets rid of all the impurities. But those that love Satan's devil system, they turn into a pile of ashes. Because they have got no life in them. They don't have the Father in them or the Messiah. In their thinking, their heart, mind, soul, nothing. All those celebrities sell out. Everything they have will be a pile of ashes. So they'll inherit ash. What do you want? There's your bag of ashes. What else do you want? Oh, there's another one. Oh, next one, the next one, here's the next one. And people inherit nothing. Ash or whatever. Right? What future have they got spiritually when they abandon the one that gave them life in the first place? Diss the Messiah and the Father and wisdom, and you end up with nothing. So, keeping it pure. Be holy because I am holy. You know the Almighty say things like that all the time. And do not go beyond what is written. And wisdom is better than weapons of war. And do you say, sons and daughters, mothers and fathers, these are the laws and decrees. Now the Messiah being the living law, who gets rid of all the devil nastiness, along with Paniel, the angel in charge of the ministry of repentance worldwide, appointed by the Almighty. High office the angel has. He's in charge of repentance in this world. Of course the Messiah is over him, but he's in charge of it. Because that's his government job. That's his government job for the world, the whole planet. Paniel. Now, he say it in the original language, it will sound different. But I'm saying it like everything, like John, and they say Jesus, which is false, you know that. But J, letter J, invented in 1530s. 1530s. Well, how many years ago? But anyway, 1530 something, they invented the letter J. It's now 2018, so you can do the maths yourself. 35, whatever, you know, if you want a number. But when people go online and they don't understand deep about this devil knowledge and devil system that's in the world today, spiritually and physically, you can see it and the effects of it. And poverty is one of the effects, so sickness and aging and all kinds of things. Everything is wrapped up in that nasty, vile devil knowledge. Why do white people wrinkle up and get old and this, that, and the other more than anybody else, and they need plastic surgery all the time? Devil knowledge, simple. They have it ingrained in them. So when these people go, oh, the N-word and this, that, and the other, and I don't care who sees this, now or whenever, because if I'm talking the truth about something, I'm not offended by it. I'm not upset about saying it or putting it online. I'm not. Simple, because my people suffered horrendously in the European devil system of Satan. Horrendous amount of suffering, which was self-inflicted, by the way. Back in the days of Solomon, with Solomon tripping up with them women, having him worship all kind of foolishness and burning children in the fire and all kind of crap they was doing, and call it worship of idols and all kind of demons and nastiness. So it is self-inflicted, but we have to sort that all out ASAP. And we have the people to start the nation. We have the people to research everything the Messiah said and set it all up. We have the people right now, and I've seen them and heard them. The Messiah knows there's enough people. The Father knows. So when we get it all tight together as a government system, get rid of all the devil rich, Get rid of all the nastiness of Satan. Get rid of it all. Simple and plain. With the power of who? The Father. We have the apostles, the prophets, the saints, even the angels of the Almighty and the judges in old time. And the Almighty said he'll establish the judges as in the days of old. And you know that's warfare, because that's kick-ass. Yeah, we'll have our time coming soon. Anyway, I talk a lot, but I need to get my little act together. Seriously, there's all kind of pressure I'm under at the moment. And I can see poverty, you know what they want to do with me. You know how it go with black people. You know exactly how it go. And all the nastiness that's done. And all the plans and schemes they got to trip people up. Anyway, your kingdom come, which is our kingdom, my people, and his will be done. Anything you want to do, think of your own system first. Not their devil system, because you're thinking about their devil system. You'll never get nowhere. You'll be tripped up. You'll be stuck in their crap. Don't let them sugarcoat sin, death, and decay and twist you up with it. Because that's all it is, sin, death, and decay. And devil knowledge and devil system. Politics and religion, same thing. The Vatican, same thing. World religion, same thing. All devil system, all of it. One world government, same thing. Mark of the beast, same thing. 666, whatever. It's all the same thing. It's European and it's Roman. In the end times, it will be destroyed. It will be. Because no empire lasts forever, you know that. And theirs is fast coming to a close. And it don't end pretty. To study it, you'll give yourself an headache, but it's deep. It's very deep. And it's very, very hard on people in them times. For everybody. It's not a good time. World War III, end of the world. Punishment for this, that, and the other. Everything goes wrong at one time. World conditions like the weather. The weather, 100%, I'm not joking. The weather, right? Weather is related to human behavior. So the worse the weather, because it can punish the weather. It can get hot, cold, wet, dry. It can do all sorts. The weather, nature. Nature has its intelligence. The spirits in the sea that cause it to tidal. Right? Spirits in the street. Strong spirits cause that tidal. Not the moon. Don't listen to these Khazars and all their teachings of bullshit. Spirits are everywhere, controlling nature and in nature. You can't see them because, you can't. But if you could, you'd know what I'm talking. The Almighty Spirit and truth. His light giving birth to light. His endless realm. And all the works he does. Massive. On a massive scale. Absolutely mind-boggling scale. But it's in his holy system. In his holy system. Because nothing was created in no devil's system. Nothing. Or devil knowledge. Nothing was. Nothing. The Almighty's endless realm. Where's sin, death, and decay in that? Where? And in his light, giving birth to light, where's sin, death, and decay, or devil knowledge, or devil system in that? There is none. There is none. Not in his. So when people don't understand the Almighty, he doesn't have devil nastiness. When some idiot says, well, look, if God made everything, who made God? Idiots say that because they don't know the conditions of the Almighty at all. They don't understand his conditions. No, they don't have a clue. They're thinking devil knowledge. Oh, let me just ask a question in this devil knowledge I've got in my stupid, thick European head. Khazar or Caucasian head. They don't have no sense. They don't have no idea about the Almighty whatsoever. None. If the Almighty sat around their table and explained it to them, they still wouldn't understand. Because they up here, they are spiritually dead. Dead. Up here. Brain dead, spiritually. All of them. I'm yet to meet one that can go deep. I mean deep in the Almighty's holy system. Yet to meet one. Now, when it comes to my own people, I've met plenty. I'm not dissing all them nice people out there. I'm not. But I mean deep. I mean really deep. Not just hippie flower power thing. Not that deep. Deeper. Really deep. Not just saying nice words, but going deep. Spiritually. Which none of them can do. It's a struggle most people have. Unless the Almighty shows you, you don't know. So bigging up the Almighty because he is worthy of praise. There's a reason why he's worthy of praise. Because he does everything to get rid of poverty. He gives people information all the time. He's always reaching out to people. But people, do they have ears to hear? Do they? There is the problem. My people, we rule the world soon. But are we prepared right now to rule the world? One or two of us are. But as a race of people, are we prepared? No, we're not. Not as a race of people, we're not. We don't have no one organization doing all that. We should have, but we don't. And we're using internet or communication, whatever. We've got to find our own internet. We've got to find our own computer systems and operating systems. We've got to do our own before we prosper. You do understand that, don't you? Because we use their system. You know they're going to set little traps and booby traps and all kind of foolishness in their system. You know that. You know, the water will come out water one time, and then when you want it again, it'll come out poison. You know that. That's how they are. Right? You know that. Use aeroplane since they invented the first airplane, spraying our people with nastiness, chemicals, flu-like symptoms in the morning and all that. You know how they are. When they say evil is because they know evil is being done to us. When they use the N-word and hate on us, they know evil is being done to us. They're expressing what they know they are doing to us. But they don't say nothing. They go, oh, I hate niggers. In America, they do it. Because they know the evil that's being done. That's why they are the way they are. Because they know all the evil that's being done to us. And people go, oh, you shouldn't do that evil to us. Wake up. They know the evil that's being done and they're expressing it. They're only expressing what they know is being done to us. They're telling you something in what they're saying and their attitude. Because they know the amount of astronomical amounts of evil done to us. Even now, they know. They know all the scientific things, nanotechnology and medicine, and they know it, but they don't say nothing. Oh, we're going to poison these niggas and they're going to kill each other, this, that, and make drugs for them. Everything they know they're doing, and they're expressing it the best way they can. Oh, we're superior than you blacks. And they do all that. And they're killing all them people in the Middle East, shooting black, young children every day, and child abduction and all the rest of it. Every day. Missing children. Every day. Every year. All the evil in the world. They know about all that. So they express it. Because they've got a devil mind and devil knowledge. And that's all they've got. And it's all up here in their head. And they express it with their mouth. And you're not listening to all the evil they know about you that's been done to you and your race of people. And all the things they hide. Khazars, all our wealth, everything. It'll take you years to work it all out. Because there's a lot of stuff you have to go through and read and study. As many people as there are in the world, that's how much evil they're doing every day. And they've got machines doing it as well. Computers and robots programmed to mess us up. Medicine, everything. Cars, aeroplanes, whatever. You know the military, all about killing people. So there's a lot of exchange of ideas and weaponry and weapon systems based on doing away with the blacks. Yeah, they want stuff that just targets the black man. And if they invent a missile that just kills black people or a bullet, do you think they wouldn't do it if they could? Keep it real. The amounts of evil they will do to us. It's not even trying to scare people. You know what I'm talking about. Love the Almighty and love your neighbor. When are they going to do that? You tell me when. I'll tell you when. Never. That's when. And that's not just saying every single one of them are like that. But that's how it is. That's the reality we're living in. They'll say things, oh, the ideal thing. It should be this way. But the reality is the hatred they have. That's the reality, no matter what they say. The hatred they have for people of color. That's the reality. No matter what the politicians say, no matter what's written in constitution and laws, the reality is their attitude. The evil they have for. And everybody in power can do that in the world. Let's hate the niggers. It's a simple thing. Don't get it twisted. United Nations, they're all in on it. One world government. It's the same thing. Let's hate niggers. It's all about hating the niggers. It's not just a poor person in India or wherever. Or no Caucasians that are poor. It's about mashing us up. Because our kingdom, which they're trying to take off us as well, it's our kingdom, the kingdom to come. It's not their kingdom. So they think they can defraud us of our kingdom. No, they can't. But the Bible even mentions they will try. Very hard. All these organizations have got to defraud our people of their kingdom. Every religion in the world is all about that. Namely, chiefly. What they're doing it for? So they can control the planet. And say we're all the same. No, we're not all the same. No, we are not all the same. Because if we was, we'd look the same. And would sound the same. And we'd have the same history. We don't all have the same history. Some of us come from heaven. And some people come from Satan. So in the book of Genesis, you'll see, if you read Genesis carefully, the Almighty say it will put empathy between the Satan seed and the woman's seed. So he's making a difference between the two seed. The woman seed and Satan's seed will not get on. Read it in Genesis and you'll see it. So he's made a difference between the two. And the Messiah same. So even the Almighty says there's two different seed. One of the woman and one of Satan. The serpent, the dragon. Two different seed. Now, that seed now for the dragon, serpent, Satan, is European. It's in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. Read it good. Take your time, slowly do it. It's there. It's European. Chapter 13, Revelation. 100% European. The whole chapter. And then it talks about mashing up the Israelites and righteous people. But that's dragon, Satan, serpent, Satan, devil, Satan's idea of mistreating us. And in chapter 12. But if you study Bible proper, it's talking about people. Book of Revelation is all about people and nations. Anyway, read it for yourself. It's not talking about me. It's not talking about my people being dragon people. It's talking about European people being dragon people. The Vatican and the lies they spread and call it Christianity, religion, whatever. So, if the truth was told, people don't hear the truth. Right? They don't hear it. And people don't have ears to hear. Anyway, it's all there. So obviously they're going to try and mud me up and mud up other people and all the rest of it. You know how they do. What can you do, eh? Your kingdom come and your will be done. Keep it real. I know when they're poisoning me or trying to do me something, I know. But there you go. What can you do? Try your best, innit? Yeah? Alright, one love. Shalom. Yeah, Israel. Our kingdom come. Yes, I. All the people, man. Our time is coming. Don't worry. The Almighty is not like them. And when they say we're N-word, they're talking about the Messiah and the Father same way. And the angels of the Almighty. Because the angels in heaven and the 12 tribes of Israel are one and the same people. Yeah, that's right. I said it. One and the same people. The Messiah, right here, is of the tribe of Judah. In heaven is the Son of the Almighty, and he. So what are the angels then? All right. What about those above the heavens? Who are they? Yeah, man. The Almighty have a whole heap of people everywhere, you know. Whole heap. Yeah, man. Your will be done. Your kingdom come. Shalom.